Navigating ISF filing for imports subject to SPS measures. Compliance essentials. Hello, and welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we will discuss the Importer Security Filing (ISF) requirements for imports subject to sanitary and phytosanitary (SPS) measures. SPS measures are critical for protecting human, animal, and plant health, and compliance with ISF requirements is essential. Let's dive in and explore the key ISF filing considerations for imports subject to SPS measures. Identify SPS-regulated imports. Identify the imported goods subject to sanitary and phytosanitary measures. These goods may include agricultural products, food items, live animals, plants, plant products, or other items regulated to protect human, animal, and plant health. Research SPS regulations. Thoroughly research the SPS regulations governing the importation of the specific goods, including any permits, certifications, or compliance requirements. Familiarize yourself with the specific SPS-related agencies responsible for regulating these imports. Classify goods and obtain HS codes. Classify the SPS-regulated goods using the appropriate harmonized system, HS codes. HS codes facilitate the identification of applicable SPS regulations and requirements for specific types of goods. Gather required SPS documentation. Collect all necessary documentation related to SPS measures for the imported goods. This includes permits, phytosanitary certificates, veterinary certificates, laboratory tests, compliance statements, or any other supporting documentation required by the SPS regulatory authorities. ISF data validation. Ensure that the ISF filing includes all relevant SPS-related data accurately. This may include plant or animal health certificates, treatment records, origin information, or compliance statements issued by the relevant SPS authorities. Collaboration with suppliers and authorities. Collaborate closely with suppliers, SPS regulatory authorities, and certifying bodies to obtain accurate and up-to-date information. Coordinate with them to ensure the provision of necessary SPS-related documentation and compliance with the applicable SPS regulations. Compliance with import conditions. Ensure compliance with the import conditions specified by the SPS regulations. This may include meeting specific treatment requirements, fulfilling certification requirements, or adhering to certain quarantine or testing procedures. Communication with customs brokers. Maintain open communication with customs brokers experienced in dealing with SPS-regulated imports. Customs brokers can provide guidance on specific SPS regulations, assist in gathering the necessary documentation, and ensure compliance with ISF filing requirements. SPS certifications and declarations. Include any necessary SPS certifications or declarations in the ISF filing. These certifications demonstrate compliance with the specific SPS measures imposed by regulatory authorities, such as plant health certificates or animal health attestations. Compliance audits and reviews. Prepare for potential compliance audits or reviews related to SPS-regulated imports. Maintain accurate records, follow proper documentation protocols, and actively participate in self-audits or compliance reviews to demonstrate adherence to SPS regulations. Continuous education and training. Stay informed about evolving SPS regulations, import requirements, and best practices through continuous education and training. Educate employees involved in the importation process about SPS regulations, compliance obligations, and data management practices. Traceability and product identification. Ensure that the SPS-regulated imports are properly traced and labeled. Implement traceability systems to capture details such as origin, treatment history, or plant variety, if required by the SPS regulations. Document retention requirements. Maintain accurate and up-to-date records related to the SPS-regulated imports. Retain these records for the required period specified by the SPS regulatory authorities or compliance guidelines. Risk assessment and management. Perform risk assessments for the SPS-regulated imports to identify potential risks associated with pests, diseases, or contaminants. Develop risk management strategies to minimize the impact and ensure compliance with SPS regulations. Third-party audits and certifications. Consider engaging third-party auditors or certifiers to assess compliance with specific SPS requirements. Third-party audits or certifications can provide additional assurance and credibility in the importation process. Collaboration with SPS regulatory authorities. Establish a collaborative relationship with SPS regulatory authorities. Stay updated on changes in regulations, seek guidance when needed, and actively participate in discussions or workshops to stay informed about SPS-related developments. Internal stakeholder communication. Facilitate effective communication among internal stakeholders involved in the importation of SPS-regulated goods. Establish clear lines of communication, provide guidance on SPS compliance requirements, and ensure that all stakeholders are aware of their responsibilities. Continuous improvement and adaptability. Strive for continuous improvement and adaptability in the importation process for SPS-regulated goods. Regularly review and update procedures, stay informed about regulatory changes, and implement necessary changes to maintain compliance and optimize efficiency. Document risk assessments and mitigation measures. Document risk assessments performed for SPS-regulated imports and the corresponding mitigation measures taken. Maintain accurate records to demonstrate compliance with risk management strategies and SPS regulations. Collaboration with CBP and other regulatory authorities. Maintain open lines of communication with CBP and other relevant regulatory authorities involved in SPS-regulated imports. Collaborate with them to seek clarification on regulations, address inquiries promptly, and ensure compliance throughout the import process. Thank you for watching this video on ISF filing for imports subject to sanitary and phytosanitary measures. Compliance with ISF and SPS regulations is crucial to ensure the safe importation of goods related to human, animal, and plant health. Remember to subscribe to our channel for more informative content on customs brokerage and international trade. Stay tuned for our upcoming videos. Until then, take care, and ensure the compliant importation of SPS-regulated goods.